Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is May. On today's video I'll be showing you guys how to draft a basic bodice. Yes, and these are the necessary things needed for drafting it. So moving over to the video, this is on fold, this is for the front part and this is for the back part. So I will take out one of it and use this for the front part. Yes, I'll be using this one for the front part. So the next thing to do is to measure half an inch here all through this part. Measure half an inch, which will be your shoulder line. Then you connect the lines together. Once you're done doing that, you come to this line. Every of your measurements starts from here. So what you're going to do is your shoulder to bust. I'm working with 10. Then from your shoulder to your under bust, I'm working with 14. Then from your shoulder to your half length, I'm working with 17. Then shoulder to the length of your blouse. So you mark out the lines all through and connect all of them together. Once you're done doing that, you connect the lines together. Then you label them. So you label all the lines. This is for shoulder. This is for bust. This is for under bust. This is for waist. And this is for hip, or you can use the word hem. You measure your shoulder. That's shoulder divided by 2. Shoulder divided by 2. That is 15. For the measurement I'm working with, 15 divided by 2, that is 7.5. Then on that line, you come down by 1 inch. Then you mark out your neck depth and your neck width, and I'm working with 3 inches width, 3 inches depth, 3 inches. Then you connect the lines together. Then you connect this part to this part. That is that place you came down by 1 inch. You connect it to the neck width. So once you're done doing that, the next thing to do is on that place you came down by 1 inch, you mark out your armhole measurement. A simple way to get your armhole measurement is bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. And I'm working with 8 inches here. So to get this line very well, I come to this part, I come in by 7.5 and it's correct. Then I'll connect the line. You take it out to this part. So this is your armhole line. So the next thing to do is to divide your bust by 4. Bust divided by 4. You mark it out on this part. Then your waist, you move over to your waist. Waist divided by 4. You mark it out on this part. Then your hip divided by 4. You mark it out on this part. Once you're done doing that, you connect all the lines together. connect all the lines together and connect it to this point, to the armhole. So the next thing to do is come to that armhole line, you divide it by 2, and I have 4 here. Then on that half of it, you come in by half an inch. You come in by half an inch. You use your curved ruler to connect the lines together. Use your curved ruler and connect the lines together. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about this. So I've connected the lines together. This is what exactly you have. Then you come over to this point. Use your curved ruler and do the same to this part. So once you're done doing that, I want you to have in mind that your front half length and the back half length are not the same. The front half length is always 2 inches longer than the back half length. So I'm working with 17 inches on my half length for the front. This is for the front part. This is for my front. But for the back, I'll be working with 15 inches. Use your measurement tape to do that. Measure out your back half length and your front half length. You will see that there is a difference between the two. So in that effect, you come down here by the bust line. You come down by 2 inches, so that after sewing, because you're going to fold this and join them together, you're not going to cut this out. So after folding, the sides of the front and the back are going to be the same measurement. So the next thing to do is to divide your nipple to nipple divided by 2. You mark it out on this line. You mark it all the way down. After doing that, you connect your lines together. Connect the lines together. Once you're done doing that, you come on this line, on the waistline, the half length. You mark out half an inch from here. From here, you mark out another half an inch. Once you're done doing that, you connect the lines together. After doing that, what you have to do is to come here. You come up by 2 inches. You can also come up by 3 inches. Depending on how busty you are, here you can also go in by 0.75 or 1 inch, depending on how busty you are on this part. You can also do that. So the next thing to do is to replace that measurement you took out. So what you're going to do, half plus half, that is 1 inch. You mark it out here. Then you connect the lines together again. You can choose to do this before connecting all the lines. So, but I want it to be very, very understandable to you. I want it to be very clear to you. That is why I did it this way. So on this part, you came down by 2 inches. What you're going to do is to connect it to the bust line, just this way. So this is how to draft your basic bodice. This is for the front part. So we'll cut this out and move over to the back part. Make sure you're watching the video to understand perfectly on how to cut this out, so you don't make any mistakes. So guys, if you are enjoying this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Kindly like this video. You can also share it. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because you will see more of interesting tutorials. So we are done for the front. I did not add any sewing allowance. You can choose to do that later. So this is for the front part. This is it for the front part. Yes, so we are going to keep this aside and move over to the back part. You move over to the back part, you measure a 1/2 inch and connect the lines, which is the shoulder line. So you come down by 10 inches. That is from shoulder to bust. Remember I told you that the shoulder to waist for the front part and the back part are not the same. So for the back part, mine is 15 inches. Then you connect the line. Once you're done doing that, you get your front part. You measure from your waist down. What I have here is 6 inches. I'll measure the same thing here and I'll mark out 6 inches. So the reason why you did it this way is the fact that the front and the back are not the same thing. So once you finish sewing the side that, you'll find out that they will become the same. The sides will be the same length after joining the dart. So the next thing to do is to measure your neckline. The neck width is 3 inches. Then the neck depth is 1 inch for the back part. I'm using 1 inch for the back part. Then you connect the lines. Connect the lines together. You come to the shoulder line. Divide shoulder divided by 2. You have 7.5 inches. Then you come down by 1 inch. Then you connect the line together. So from that part, you come down by 8 inches, which is the armhole. Come down by 8. Then you connect the lines together. So once you're done doing that, connect this part. Then you place your measurements, which is bust divided by 2. I have my measurements here. If you look at this part, you will find out that there is no under bust because this is the back. Your nipple to nipple divided by 2. I have 4 here. Mark out 4 and 4. Connect the lines together. So this is what I do. You place your tape here down. For a tall person, you go down by 9 inches. But for an average person, you come down by 8 inches. So I'm using 8 inches for this part. And I'll connect it to this point. For a taller person, remember to use 9 inches. Then I'll come in here by 1/2 inch, just like I did to the front, 1/2 inch. At this part, I come up by 2 inches. Then I'll connect the darts. So I'm done doing that. The next thing to do is to replace the dart on this waistline, which is 1. So I'll connect the lines together. divide this by 2. Divide your armhole by 2. What you have is 4. Then you use this to connect the line. So this is what I will do. We are actually done. The next thing to do is to cut it out. So guys, we are done for the back part. This is our back part. And this is for the front. So guys, we are done. This is bust. This is under bust. This is waist. And this is hip. Waist and bust. So guys, we are actually done. This is for the back and this is for the front. Yes. Then if you place them on each other, you find out that the front part is 2 inches bigger than the other. So then what you're supposed to do is, once you sew the side dart, you see that they are equal. Once you sew the side dart, you'll find out they are now equal. Yes. Let me place it this way. You'll see they are now equal. Yeah. So this is all for the basic bodice. So if you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up. Yes, you can share this video, like this video. If you're new to this channel, I mean to say, kindly hit the subscribe button. So thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.